Hello, everybody. I'm Drew from the Ditwicks.
I'm the other guy from the Ditwicks.
Yeah, he's not that important. He's
Nope.
just part of the thing.
I'm the Wick of Dit.
And today, we're talking about Gen 9 again.
Gen 9.
And this
Actual
time
Gen
we're going
9.
to say Gen 9.
Gen 9.
The last time we talked about Gen 9, we called it Gen 8
Gen
the entire
9.
video.
Gen 9.
How embarrassing.
9.
Gen 9.
All right.
So, on Twitter, I asked your guys' opinions, what your favorite Pokemon is that have been introduced.
What we got, like 5 or so?
Right.
We got the starters.
Yeah,
we got Fido. We got
Fido. We got Lechonk.
We got
We got Smoliv.
We
We have
the
Sid Titan.
and then the other one, the electric.
What's the name of the region?
Paldea.
Paldean
and we got the,
Wooper.
Oh yes.
Paldean Wooper, which a lot of you said you really enjoyed.
Yes. Whoopie
You
doo.
really liked.
Whoopie doopie doo.
So we're going to start reading some of your comments, and we'll just go from there.
Okay. Cool. And well, I guess we can like give our opinions on what the comments say.
Yeah, we're gonna go in
and stuff
depth.
like
SSJ Blue Waldo, see you. You've been responding quite a good bit on the tweets. Says, I am hoping there are special I cannot say that word yet. Terrestrialization forms
Sure.
for certain Pokemon, like there were for Dynamax and Gigamax, Gigantamax. So like a new form whenever they become crystallized, which I think they'll do. Definitely think they'll do. I hope they remove the hat accessories when they do. Because
yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the reaction video, but I was not too thrilled about how the hat accessories look when they crystallize. But I think that's a cool idea. New forms.
Yeah.
To make they'll give one to Charizard again. I know you want more of Charizard.
Stop. Game Freak. Stop.
So they have to give Charizard a crystallization
Though to be
form.
fair, we haven't seen Charizard in any of the trailers.
I guess we can talk about... Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
But, you know, they put him in Sword and Shield without Blastoise and Venusaur. Just because he's Charizard. Gotta put him in the game.
We don't. Take him out.
Yeah, so the crystallization... Don't get me wrong, the gimmick idea is really cool. You know, it's almost like giving a Pokemon a type, and like if you give it the exact same type, I mean, it does more than, you know, stab damage.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, there's so many competitive ways to go with it. It's going to be pretty hard to think of all the combinations you can do to make a Pokemon better than what it was originally. So yeah, the competitive game, gonna be crazy with that.
Yeah.
Will it be overpowered? I don't know. I kind of have that fear in the back of my head, like it's gonna be way too overpowered.
Like, did they say, like, does it make it that type, or does it just add that typing to them? Like, it said, like, Pikachu's gonna, like, have a flying turret, whatever it's called.
I don't know if
Is
it
it gonna
gives that
be-
typing, or if it just gives a buff to the moves.
Like, is it gonna be electric flying, or is it just flying, or...
I don't know. That's very... And, like, it showed Gardevoir with, like, a water symbol above its head in the trailer. So that would be 3 typings if it adds on to a type. Which is crazy to think about. Definitely possible. But I know for a fact that it's going to give... if you do a water move with Gardevoir, I don't know what water moves there are. But that's going to increase the damage because it's also water type.
Yeah.
Or it has the water form thing going for it. So I don't know. So if an electric move hits it, I don't know if it'll like be super effective or not.
I wonder if like if you'll be able to choose what type it gets.
I don't think so. I think you enter a den and it's just set at random. Random Pokemon with a random type. There's so many endless combinations with that.
It said every Pokemon will be able to terrestrialize, or whatever it's called.
Terrestrialize?
Terrestrialize, yeah. So every Pokemon's gonna be able to terrestrialize. So does that mean like when you catch it, like if I go out catch like a Meowth, could it be like one of them's gonna be fire, the other's gonna be water, the other's gonna be grass, or are they all just gonna have like the same?
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
I think it's all going to be random.
Think so.
Well,
That's gonna make
for
shiny
normal
hunting.
Pokemon, I feel like it'll be the terrestrial type. But for like dens, if you want like a weird combination, like ice on a Charizard, then I feel like that's gonna be a den thing. But if you find like a Charizard in the wild, it's just gonna be like regular fire or regular flying.
That's gonna make raid hunting
Weird.
shiny hunting.
And can you change the typing
change
after?
the type?
That's going to be weird as well. Where are you gonna always have to catch one? What would that do for shiny hunting?
Yeah.
Could you breed one with a certain crystal type? There are so many weird questions that goes along with
I
that.
didn't think about breeding.
Yeah, well, if you're wanting a shiny
Yeah.
competitive Pokemon and you want to breed it, and you want a Charizard that's water type.
I feel like it could be like, what? Wow, jeez. What is it called? Oh Lord, I'm blanking. It could be like abilities. Like it could be like that as well. Where like you're trying to get like a certain ability, you're trying to get a certain terrestrial type.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. There's so many ways it can go.
know.
Very interesting gimmick. Don't like the hats. That's the only thing I dislike. Everything else is fine. I'm perfectly fine with. I just don't like a giant candlestick on my boy.
Well, what would you do to like
I just make them crystal.
change it up?
I just make them crystal and make them glow more. I wouldn't do anything big and flashy.
See, like, I thought about that. Like, I first thought of like different colored crystals, but then I thought of like people who are like colorblind, stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, they're still glowing that color anyways, so like.
They won't be able to see it.
Yeah, but that's like every game ever.
Wah. Wah.
I don't know. I feel like there's a better indicator than a giant hat.
Maybe.
You could have like a little symbol saying it's grass now.
Like a kind of symbol
beside
like,
its name.
when it like does the whole thing, it like a symbol like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people agree with me on the hat thing.
I don't really like it either.
The hats look dumb. Good concept, but you made it look too silly.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to the next comment here. The Luck of the Claws on Tumblr says, I'm really hyped. People think Koraidon looks silly, but honestly, I prefer the running. So, in case you didn't know, a lot of people didn't like the fact that Koraidon was running for his bike animation, while Miraidon is driving, like an actual bike. But, like, Koraidon, those aren't wheels. That's its tail and its little throat pouch that actual lizards have. So that thing wouldn't be able to roll anyways.
That's the orange one, ain't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
the red one.
Okay, I can't remember the name.
Yours looks like an actual motorbike
Mine looks
while
like
driving.
a jet.
My guy is gonna be running on all fours instead of like ever looking like a bike. If that makes sense. So a lot of people didn't like that. This person says that they do, and it don't bother me either.
I mean, they're probably gonna go the same speed.
Yeah, definitely. They're not gonna make one better than the other.
Of course.
People just think it looks silly running.
Do we know what typings these things are?
Dragon and dragon. So, I think
I feel like
yours.
it should be dragon fighting, dragon electric.
I think yours is the electric dragon.
And yours?
Mine does look like it could be fighting dragon. It could also just look regular dragon, honestly.
I don't think they do that.
You don't think so?
I don't
Think they make it cooler? We haven't had like a basic type legendary in a while. I don't feel like.
I think the last one was Xerneas.
What type was that?
Just fairy. Yveltal was dog flying.
That's right. Yeah, so
But
they
to be
could bring
fair,
back-
Xerneas beat the crap out of Yveltal, so.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, as far as animations go, don't bother me. I think everyone's just being a little butthurt over it. It's your bike. The bike is not really my main gameplay that I look forward to.
I mean, that's why I buy Pokemon games to bike.
For bike.
For bike.
Mystic Cryptic on Tumblr. I'm a little worried because recent generations have been a little subpar, but then again, pooper. He said pooper. I'm assuming he means whooper.
Because it looks like poo.
Yeah, so he might have called it pooper because it's brown. Which I applaud you for that, sir. If that's
I love pooper.
I love little pooper.
Poopy doo. I do love me some whooper.
Yes, I do like the whooper.
I agree when they say that the recent generations, they've been subpar.
Yeah, it's not as hard. It's very easy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about.
I do hope this game does have more difficulty to it than like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield.
I feel like they're going to give us the option.
I think so. I think there's going to be a difficulty setting?
I'm not so certain about that, but it being more free realm,
I
mean,
feel like
there might be ways to make it hard.
I feel like
I would love a
could.
difficulty setting.
I feel like they could do a difficulty setting with this one because like they could just increase like
The
a level
upscaling.
percentage
Yeah.
or something like that. But to be fair, I mean it's a free roam game. You can challenge the gyms however and
Like, just
whenever
make
you
it
want.
just make it an option. Like, don't even give us the option at the very beginning of the game. Just like make it a menu thing where kids can't find it. Like press menu, go to general, go to settings, go scroll down, difficulty level, normal, hard, set it to hard.
Insane.
Done. You did it for the ultimate fans. Thank you. We applaud you. It keeps your kids safe because you're worried about the game being you're worried about keeping the game easy for kids. You can still do that. Just give us an option hidden dark away from the children.
Lord. To be fair, when I was a kid, I never looked at the options.
Yeah, exactly.
I never looked at settings.
Exactly. And they're like trying so hard to make it easy, and they're like, no, we won't
Yeah.
edit difficulty setting.
I'm like, that's gonna take 0.2 seconds out of my gameplay. I'm gonna go.
So yeah, just make it difficult, or like make it like Arceus. Arceus felt a little difficult.
Arceus was insane.
Like, especially the last boss.
But to be
with,
fair, there wasn't that many trainer battles.
That's true. Give us more battles, but make it like Arceus.
Make every battle like Volo. That's what I said.
Like, I like how Arceus felt a little bit harder than your average Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Um,
Listen, that final battle with Volo,
I
was
love that so much.
fearing for my life.
Like, that was such a hard battle. Even going in fully prepared with a balanced team, that was really good.
And I was over leveled. I was like in the 80s as well, and it took me like 3-4 tries.
It took me a while too.
And then Garatna. Oh, different
Like,
phases.
But that's one of the biggest things why people say the
so
last
cool.
generations were subpar.
Yeah.
It's because difficult.
They were just so easy.
Yeah, so
Really.
easy.
Did
You could-
not struggle. It was really just like Sun and Moon. It was just boring to me.
Yeah.
It was just so boring. Like
My
like,
biggest
I think
problem.
I think we've said before that we've played through like all the games together, made teams or whatever.
Mhm.
When we made our Sun and Moon team, and I started playing through Moon, just regular Moon, I got so bored of it, I just stopped.
Yeah, you just stopped playing.
I just stopped like
and it was
before.
a Pokemon game.
I just stopped before like the third trial or whatever they call it.
Like, Pokemon games are the reason anyone even has a Game Boy or DS.
Yeah.
To stop playing because it's boring, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, like it was just so boring to me. Like I wasn't really having fun. I'm like, whatever.
See, for me, my biggest problem, a lot of people say it's cutscenes. I kind of agree. But like Sun and Moon, they hold your hand throughout the entire game,
Oh yeah.
and they don't make it about you anymore. They make it too much about their own story, and people don't want that. People want to go on their own adventure, create their own story.
Mm-hmm.
And that game, it was like you're playing as a character who's already set in stone on exactly what actions are going to occur. Like, it felt too much like that, and it just that was the big draw for me. Like, I don't want to play as this character. I want my own adventure.
Yeah.
I prefer less story aspect on that. Too many cutscenes. It was slow.
Like I honestly prefer Gen 6.
Tutorial was so long.
I prefer Gen 6 over Gen 7. I
Yeah.
said it.
I do too.
I said it. Listen, in the last episode,
You don't like Gen 6. I actually like Gen 6. I mean, I understand it was too easy.
I don't like it as much as the other regions. Like, I probably like It's not at the complete bottom because that's reserved for Alola. I'm trying to decide if I like Gen 8 more than I like Gen 6.
I do like Gen 8 more than Gen 6. Gen 8, actually, I had a good time playing this game. There was never a time where I was bored.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole story. Me and you, we were side by side playing the whole thing. And we beat the game in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Then we beat the decks in a week.
Mm-hmm. And just shinies all the way.
So we had a good time while playing.
Yeah, I mean...
For X and Y, I felt like you didn't like that as much. And Sun and Moon, definitely not, because you stopped playing.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. So yeah, Gen 6 is probably the least favorite game of mine. Alola being the last. But, you know, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I mean...
You felt like that redeemed it?
I played through that. I mean... I don't know if it redeemed it. I mean, I played it all the way through. Because I decided to, like, tough it out. I mean, now I just shiny hunt in the game for legendaries. That's really it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean...
that's what you do at the end of every game. When you complete it. You complete the decks, and then you...
It did have a post-game, which Gen 6 didn't really have. Really, all you could do in Gen 6 was go get Zygarde and Mewtwo.
Yeah.
That was it, really. I don't know. I mean, I only played through that game once. I don't know. What even was, like, the question?
It wasn't a question. It was like, I'm a little worried because recent generations have been a little subpar, but
yeah.
then again, pooper.
Yeah, I agree with the generations being subpar, but I think this game is going to do better than, like...
I don't have... because you're going any way you want, you go anywhere you want.
That already appeals to me.
Yeah, that's already saying it's not going to hold your hand. I mean, it might hold your hand a little bit at the tutorial, like, get you a startup saying, here's what you can do. Mm-hmm. It talks about the treasure hunt, which we will talk about a little bit here in a minute. But yeah, I think it will do that. You're at the school, the guy's talking, tells you about the gyms, tells you about the treasure hunt quest apparently, and some other quests. I heard there was a third main quest.
Yeah, there's apparently 3 storylines.
Which I like that, and I hope they all take a very long time to complete.
Yes.
Give us so much gameplay.
I want Skyrim level story.
Yes, and even little quests. Like Legends Arceus, I love the little sub-quests. Give me more of that.
Not the Buizel one.
Because I will take my time to complete every single one. Even another Buizel.
No, not another Buizel. What if they bring that quest back? What if the ancestor of the dude is like...
Can you find me a big Buizel?
My great-great-grandfather had one.
And I want one just like it. The exact size and everything. But bigger. Let's go
I do hope for side quests like that. I mean, those were fun. It made it like feel more... I don't know. Like,
more immersive, and it gave us more gameplay time.
Yeah, like
which
more
I
stuff
love.
to do.
Anything that gives me more to do in a Pokemon game, I'm going to do it because I'm a completionist. I love Pokemon. I'm gonna 100% it.
Absolutely.
Glameow? I like the way she spelled her name. She said, what if the local specialty / dessert full heal is a churro? I was thinking the same thing.
Were you really?
Yes. What if it is a churro? Well, how would that affect you? Would you still play the game?
Then it's a churro. If it's a full heal, then I'm...
Would you still buy the game? Even if it's a churro?
Sure. I don't know if you're being serious.
Trick question.
Is this supposed to be like a groundbreaking question that's supposed to be like a deal breaker?
I'm not playing a game where the full heal is a churro.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I'm seriously not doing that.
I hope it's a churro then.
Yeah, this was a very random question. Don't know how to discuss it.
If the local specialty / dessert full heal is a churro.
Then it's a churro. It's a churro then. I mean, I'm thinking of like the lava cookie from like Emerald.
Oh,
I'm thinking that's what they're thinking.
Okay.
But is Spain known for churros?
I don't know. I honestly thinking what I was thinking was, what if they replaced the full heal
with just a regular churro? It's such a random question in general, but I'm out for it.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be great.
Well, on the same
make it a
page
churro.
now. Sure, let's make it a churro.
I'll still play the game. I
It'll
promise.
Make me freaking hungry, but let's go. Churros.
Now this is from Jason.
Hi.
He says, "I just want a cool regional bird." You are a very simple person if that's all you want.
You not like Braviary? We got Braviary.
I mean, they start off the game with, Oh, regional bird. Okay, I was thinking of just a regular bird from that region. So, what regional bird?
We haven't seen the starter bird.
That's true, and I hope they keep it that way. I want to be surprised with every.
I want there to be no more revealed Pokemon.
Yes, me too.
Stop.
We're only a few months away.
Stop.
We can wait.
Stop.
Regional bird. What regional bird could there be? I mean, you could do like one of the basics, like a Pidgey or something.
Ducklet.
What would they do with the ducklet?
When he says regional bird, are we talking about starter bird, or are we just talking about any bird?
I'm thinking any bird.
Because we just got regional Galarian, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Yeah, I don't
There's
think
some birds for you.
I don't think they should do like a regional Ho-Oh, which that would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie, regional Ho-Oh would be kind of cool.
I kind of like that.
What other regional bird could
I kind of like that.
be? I mean, no one would expect a Braviary, I don't think.
Well, we just got one.
Yeah, so
let's do it again. Mandibuzz.
give us a regional Mandibuzz. That's what I was about to say.
We got him good.
All right, next one. This is also from Jason. New gimmick is cool. I am looking forward to see how it affects the competitive scene. That's exactly what I was thinking.
We kind of touched up on that. Yeah, it's probably gonna change a lot about it, really.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a big thing.
It's not really. I don't really know how like you could prepare for it as well. I'm sure there's gonna be like some meta where this certain Pokemon is great with this certain type of.
Yeah, and then people are gonna have to counteract that specific one.
Yeah.
And then people are going to remember that team that counteracts that specific one and make something to counteract that one. It can be so wonky.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to go about it.
I feel like it could change the meta, or it could just do absolutely nothing.
I think it will change the meta.
Do you think so?
Dynamax changed the meta so much. Drift Blimp, I found a really good way to use Drift Blimp that relied on the move Minimize.
Yep.
But the gimmick would actually take away the special part of Minimize.
Oh yeah, because
Dynamax moves never miss. So if you haven't Dynamaxed yet, which I always put Drift Blimp at the beginning of the game, so they could still hit it even when it's like +6 on evasiveness.
Wild.
Which sucks, and that made him not as usable as
what if you're Dynamaxed when you got +6 evasiveness? Would it still hit?
It would still hit me,
oh,
unfortunately. So that's the only thing I disliked about Dynamax. That made the way I play not as fun, specifically. So I hope with this gimmick, I don't think they would make it to where now that you're terrestrialized, you just never miss. I don't think that'll happen. So I think I could use like Drift Blimp again, which would be great. I would love that because that's my boy now. I love my boy. So as long as I get that, I'll be fine with the new gimmick. I mean, there's so many ways to use the gimmick now.
We really don't know how to use it right now.
I mean, I have ideas. If you have a grass Pokemon and you make it grass and then use a grass move, that is plus stab plus the gimmick, which I think people said would be like a 1.5 times.
It's like an extra stab.
Yeah. I think that's how people
disgusting. Because so if you have a grass type that's terrestrialized grass as well, and you use a grass move, that's gonna be 3 times.
Yep.
That is horrible. And if it's super effective, that'll be what 1.5, 1.5.
I think it'll be 2.5, or would that just be 2? I think it's 2.
So 5 times effective.
I don't think 5 times. That's too much. That's too overpowered.
I mean, it will be stab.
I hope it's not too overpowered. I hope it's just enough to make the game more competitive.
Yeah. I don't want something that can absolutely like just blow your crap away.
Yeah, I don't want to be like this Mewtwo has Psychic and it's just going to one-shot everything with a Psychic move. Like, I don't want that. I hope it's not that OP.
Yeah. I hope so.
A little bit of a buff, that's enough to make the game like groundbreaking changing. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. This is from Hidden Gem. I messaged him a little bit. He's a pretty cool guy.
Shout out.
He says the legendaries will be available early, but you can't use them in battle. They gain powers over the course of the game. There will be some tie-in story for why they're weak, and you have to progress to let them run, fly, battle, etc. He's the way he's phrasing this is if this is like set in stone which I don't know if it is. This might just be an idea that he has. But yeah, I think the legendaries will be available early game.
Like, it showed so many shots of them running, climbing, flying,
but I think
swimming.
You won't get those until the more you progress. Like, I agree with him because I don't think they'll give us surf, fly, all that at the very start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's right about you can't use it in battle, because I don't want to start the game with Sprigatito and then my second starter is also a legendary.
I mean, I wouldn't even use it. I wouldn't even use it in battle.
Me either, but you know, like, kids are gonna use it immediately.
Well, of course.
That's a way to make the game easier. Make the game hard. Why do
you just hatched all females?
But that happens so often. I was just about to point that out. Like, is the female like so much more common in Caterpies? I get so much females, like way more than males in Caterpies for some reason. I don't know why.
Wish it was the same for me.
You wish you could make females?
Oh. Yeah.
Interesting. Of the bug variety?
No. Turtle.
Yeah. Having a legendary be your way of HMs is a new concept.
Interesting.
I'd prefer a bike, honestly.
Want a flying bike?
Yeah. A flying bike would be great.
It seems like it is going to be like Legends Arceus, where like how you could fly on Braviary, where you could just like legit just fly around.
Yeah.
Which I love. I'm excited for that. I wonder if there's going to be legit like Pokemon up in the sky.
Oh, kind of like the same with Legends Arceus, where they are in the sky and you have to throw balls and catch them.
No, I mean like if you find like a flying type, like a Pidgey. Pidgey can just be like flying.
Let me
like,
correct
flocks.
you real quick. It's gliding, not flying. So you don't stay in the air. If you jump...
That is bull crap.
If you glide from the mountain, you'll eventually reach the ground. But you can't go straight up from the
It's like
sky.
this.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, I think it's just gliding.
Boo. That's horrible.
Maybe at the very end of the game, you unlock the ability to stay in the air. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know like
But
about the
freaking
I don't even know the names. I mean, I don't know about the orange one.
and Coradon, I think.
I don't know. But the purple one that legit has jet engines
Yeah.
should be able to
Yeah. I will agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, I want to know how the story's going to go, since you get it at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming you get it at the beginning of the game. And then you unlock more features as you level up.
Maybe that like ties into like the treasure hunt. Like, all of you are gonna need this legendary Pokemon.
All of you.
All of you get one.
You get a Miraidon. You get a Miraidon.
I don't know.
That's a question. Do you think there's going to be multiple of each of those? Story-wise? You think it'll be like a Genesect situation where there's like more than one? But it's still a legendary?
I don't know.
There's 3 type nulls, but they're still considered legendaries.
Technically, I kind of get that though, because since it was man-made.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about these ones though.
Meltan is mythical, but it has multiple. I think. Yeah. I think. I don't know. There's not a lot to go on Meltan.
And technically, there are multiple Suicune and Raikus.
In the anime.
In the anime.
Anime's weird. I think everyone agreed that anime is not canon to the game universe. Because the games are so much different in comparison.
True. I get that. I don't know. I don't know like how it's gonna like tie into anything.
Because in the anime, how many Mewtwo's are in the anime? One has a male voice, one has a female voice. They could be the same one.
Just a million.
They just have a sex change off screen.
It's wild
I don't
how
know.
none of my Squirtles have the hidden ability. Wow.
I guess that means you don't have the hidden ability in the thingy.
I'm not. I suck. I suck. What's the next one?
Next question, or whatever. Vixen says, Wooper is cool
Yes.
to see. Wooper is cool to see get a different typing. Water ground was getting mostly stale in my opinion.
Whoa.
Also, Fido looks adorable and I may use it on my team. And the narwhal looking Pokemon, Sea Titan. I don't know its name, Sea Titan. I was spacing out during that part. Looks cool and I would like to use it.
Cool.
So this person looking forward to Fido, Sea Titan, and Galarian Wooper.
Nope.
Water ground is a good typing
Paldean.
still.
Paldean Wooper.
I wouldn't call it still. Oh, Paldean.
Paldean Wooper.
Water
Water
gonna
ground.
be poison ground.
Water ground is one of the best typings ever. One weakness? Come on. Have you...
Is it just psychic?
What?
Is psychic its weakness? Poison ground?
Poison ground?
Oh, you said one weakness when after
I
you
was
said
talking about
poison
water ground.
Oh, okay, yeah, water ground only has one weakness.
Poison ground would be psychic and ground.
It's always weird. I can never figure out what's...
And water. And grass. And
okay.
ice.
They might have just nerfed Wooper there. I think Wooper is going to get another regional form. Or regional evolution. Not a regional evolution,
You don't
but
think
a
it's
new
going to evolve
evolution.
into... Yeah, I don't
think it's going to be Quagsire.
I don't think it's going to evolve into Quagsire either. I don't know what. It's going to evolve into a...
You know, it'd be wild. A 3-stage, separate evolution. Like, even give it a different middle form. That would be wild.
Like
that would be something new.
Like it could evolve into Paldean Quagsire, and then evolve into...
Well, it could just say Wooper turns into Whopper, and then Whoopie Doopie. Like, they could just skip Quagsire entirely. They could do something weird.
Have they ever done that?
No. They never gave a different second evolution. For Zigzagoon, it was Zigzagoon, Linoon, and then Obstagoon. They've never had it like Zigzagoon.
Something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've never done that before. I would like to see that. That would be something cool to see. I would love that, honestly.
It would be interesting, actually.
Yeah,
I love Wooper. I love Wooper in general. Low-key thinking about using the Paldean Wooper on my team. Thinking about it. And just keep it as a Wooper.
Beating Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with just
Because
Wooper.
Wooper is just superior. I love it so much. I shiny hunted for it in this game and got it very recently. What
do you think it'll evolve into? Do you think I'm right, or do you think it'll be a...
I think it'll be a different evolution.
Okay.
I think it will be. I don't know if it's going to be like a 3-stage evolution, but I do think it'll be a different evolution other than Quagsire.
Yeah. I feel like it's safe to guess that.
I hope I wish.
Calvid Caffey says, Titan is going on my team for sure.
Good for you.
And then Jason, he also replied again. Titan supremacy, let's go. So we got some Titan fans.
People are really
up in
loving
here.
that Pokemon.
Yes, I love it too. I think that's the one most people are looking forward to. Because I also asked what, Pokemon is everyone looking forward to out of the ones showcased.
I don't know. I mean, meh. It looks kind of meh to me.
Just meh?
Just meh.
I think it looks cool.
I mean, it looks alright.
When I saw it on screen the first time, I'm like, what the heck is that?
I mean, yeah, me too. Cause
It's a big boy. It's a big
was,
ice boy.
It was new.
I like narwhals. I'm glad we finally have a Pokemon as a narwhal. But it's on land. And it's fat. So I think that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I probably won't use it on my team. I don't know. Just because it didn't look that appealing to me.
I might use it on my team, honestly. And Mike, he stated he really liked it as well.
Really?
He put that as his favorite ice Pokemon.
Oh, what a freak.
In our last video.
Wild.
Where we talk about our favorite Pokemon.
That's a wild man. Go check that video out.
That was a very fun
to
video.
Record, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. We also enjoyed hearing about y'all's favorite types of Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
But Titan, it's alright. I'll shiny hunt one day.
Hey, so what is your favorite of the ones showcased so far? Because I think mine is Titan, I believe.
What, we got the 3 starters, we got Lechonk, we got Fido, we got the Smoliv, Titan, the legendaries, and the freaking electric dog.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one?
Palmy?
Palmy, yeah. If I had to choose one to put on my team, like if I just had to choose one, maybe Smoliv.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I may
I like how
not...
they all have a lot of different characteristics. Smoliv is like deadly scared of everything.
Yeah.
Fido is just an average calm little boy. Titan is a freaking beast.
Mm-hmm.
Lechonk is just adorable.
Yeah, I just haven't seen one where I'm just like, I would die for this Pokemon. Like, I haven't seen any like that is going on my team immediately. Like, I just haven't seen one besides the Pouty and Wooper. And even that is just like, I just may. I don't know.
So I guess you would say Wooper is the one you're looking forward to the most?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
besides Fuecoco, but I'm not going to be able to use that. Because somebody who's not
Don't
healed,
look at me.
somebody who's not healed decided they wanted to love crocodiles for their life.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. And then you decided to make an animated series about a green cat.
So I have to choose the green cat.
And I'm stuck with a duck.
I can't help that you don't have anything to do with ducks. We all made sure to relate to our starters. Get on your duck adventure.
Whatever, dude.
Make a story about a duck
Whatever.
that loses his brother and then finds him 13 years later.
Are we actually gonna like... So like how we like always make teams, are we gonna like use the starters? Cause
I think I'm just going to go random on this one. Because I don't know what to expect. I'm not looking up evolutions, but I know I'm going to use all new Pokemon. So we can't really make teams if we're going that route, which I think me and you both want to.
I mean, we kind of did that with Legends Arceus. We didn't really make teams for that. We kind of just formed it as we went along.
Mm-hmm. And we could eventually go back and play the games again. If they're absolutely amazing, heck yeah, let's make teams. Do whatever. We'll make a third account.
True. There we go. No, we can just use second account.
Well, second account is going to be for the Soul Link. Because I'm doing the Soul Link immediately after we get the game, after we play through it entirety. Which I don't know how long that will take. Maybe,
Probably 2 days.
Probably.
We can probably beat it in the weekend.
I think so.
I did that for Arceus.
I hope we can't. I hope we can't beat it.
I hope it's long as crap.
Yeah, me too.
Let it take a week for me to beat it.
I would love that so much.
That would be lovely.
I want a Skyrim length gameplay where it's like...
I want so much to do that I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah, like it just takes a full year to complete. Give me that. Make it make some tasks that are just unbelievably so hard.
You have
that
a
it will take
0.0001% chance.
Yeah, that will take me like a full year. Like go shiny hunt a Kyogre that has to be the tallest Kyogre you can get.
Good God Almighty.
The Weasel quest for a shiny Kyogre. Like make it something ridiculous that
Get
would
it first try.
that would keep me going forever.
Get it first try.
Ghostly Gengar said Wooper is my fave so far.
Yes.
But none of them are amazing to me. Waiting for Ghost still. So this guy seems to agree with you. He wants more of Ghost Pokemon. Chloe Gaming says, how has no one said Palmy yet? It's so cute. So cute.
Palmy, which one? Okay, that's the electric.
That's the electric one.
Okay.
And it is cute. I would agree that I really like that one. Not as much as Titan. I think I like Lechonk more. They're hinting at Palmy evolving, getting another stage, which doesn't happen much to the electric rodents. So I'm hoping that makes it pretty competitive. SSJ Gray says Titan is perfect. Definitely getting one of those round blubbery boys for my team. A lot of people are putting Titan on
blubbery. Blubber. I wonder if Titan evolves or if it's just a one stage.
I don't know. I was wondering that too. It looks like a final evolution to me.
Though it also looks like it could just be
by itself. Yeah, I could see that too.
I feel like that's the case for it.
That one smug skeleton says Fido and Lechonk, so I can make bacon and biscuits.
My God. How dare you?
Matt, the Aqua leader, says, I will solo the game with Fido. Then I will solo the game with Lechonk. So we got 2 people back-to-back talking about Fido and Lechonk.
Love Fido.
And then WolvePup1312 says, I'm excited for Fido. He is so cute.
I mean, I'll agree, like, all of them are, like, cute to an extent. I don't know. They just don't, like, stand out to me, like, a whole bunch. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not, like, groundbreaking for me. I'm like,
you don't
I
care
need that
too much
now.
for cuteness. You care for, can I use this Pokemon?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
There is a big fan base of Pokemon fans out there that want a Pokemon specifically because it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's people that will specifically not evolve a Pokemon because it probably gets...
Wooper.
Yeah.
Wooper. Catch me going through this game with just a Wooper. Level 100 Wooper by the end of the game.
That would be great.
Bet.
You just would not explore any other Pokemon. Just
I would only catch Wooper.
Wooper in every
Have
region.
a full team of Wooper.
I'm so excited for this game.
Give it Eviolite.
The map looks so cool, too. Like,
It does.
I hope you can only find a certain Pokemon in one certain part of the map, and, like, the rest of the map is just filled with so many other Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so hyped for that.
I hope it's not like... The way I hope it's not like Legends Arceus is, like... There's just, like, some good distance between Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Like, there could be, like, just a while before you find another Pokemon. If you go straight. I don't want that. I don't want them all, like, spread out. I kind of want to see, like, interactions between Pokemon.
I saw some Wooper animations in that trailer. There was a Wooper sitting down. We haven't seen something like that yet.
Well, what I mean is, like, I want to see, like, a Wooper and, like a Smoliv, like, in the same area. And they'd be like, oh, sup. And go on about the business.
That would be cool.
I want to see that.
Yeah, they could totally make, like, a hello animation.
Like, little, like, interactions or, like, signs of, like, hatred or something.
Oh,
They
that'd
start
be cool.
fighting each other.
That would be dope.
I want to see, like, that kind of interaction.
That would be
Pokemon.
so cool.
Like, I don't want just, like, oh, like, in Legends Arceus, like, oh, here's, like, 3 Starly, here's 3 Bidoof, here's 3 Shanks. And, like, no other Pokemon, like, you can see around.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I guess, you can relate to this person. When I asked people what their favorite Pokemon, the new Pokemon, were, Shine Cammy said none so far, to be honest.
Ooh.
And I responded with, are you waiting for more of a powerhouse mon, or just don't like the designs? And they respond, none of the designs appeal to me, yeah. Wouldn't catch anything. Starters also don't look too impressive in this gen, honestly. So, I mean, probably more of a negative opinion than yours.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. I mean, there was a few people I saw that just didn't like the designs. I feel like a lot of people, they have to get used to the designs first, because I didn't like a lot of 5th gen mon. Now I love a lot of 5th gen mon. And it just took years of me playing the games, respecting their whole gimmick, the reason they are the way they are, their looks. It's something you have to grow on. It's not something you can look at right away and just automatically love. Some Pokemon, yes. For, the Charizard fans out there.
Go away. All of you.
Just make a dragon, make it cool looking. There you go.
Make a dragon,
Best
set it on
Pokemon.
fire, done.
And then they'll never have to venture out on wanting another Pokemon ever again.
There you go. We've solved the code.
What's your opinion on the designs, though?
I mean,
obviously, you're not like this person to where none of them appeal to you.
I would say, like, they appeal to me, just not, like...
Like, I feel like they fit as a Pokemon. Like,
yeah.
I look at them and go, yeah, that's a Pokemon.
I mean, like, Smoliv just reminds me of, like, Badoo.
Yeah, it did me too. There's no designs where I'm like, I hate that exists now. There is no design in the new gen.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't hate, any of the new Pokemon. And
she falls out, says that she...
Well, she said she's not going to catch...
Impressive.
She said she's not going to catch it. I mean, I'm going to catch them because I'm a shiny hunter and I'm going to get the shinies home.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll catch them. I'll see what they evolve into. And, I mean, their evolutions may change my mind. I may use them.
Yeah, there might be some cool ones in here.
Maybe.
I think they all look great. I don't hate any designs yet.
I do like Lechonk's design. Lechonk is.
I love
Lechonk
Lechonk.
is
It
cute.
is so adorable.
That little thing came out, little piggy. Ooh.
Fido, I can understand why a lot of people love that one. It's not it's not personally appealing to me. I like the fact that we can make a full Pokemon team of just desserts now. I do like that. But yeah, I don't hate any of the designs. None of them bother me, and I'm excited to try new Mons. When new Pokemon come out, I'm all about trying the newest one to actually, I feel like that's fun. I feel like that's part of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And when this game comes out, I'm only gonna use the new Pokemon. I'm not gonna use any. I'm not gonna use any old one. I'm not gonna find a Gyarados. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna stick with the new ones.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Like, I would love to use all new ones, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to use one that like I won't be like excited to use. Like, I don't want to use one just to use it.
You don't think you would have like a full team you'd want to try out?
I mean, if I find like 6 Pokemon that like I'm like, ooh, hold on, this looks dope. I want to try and use it. If I do find 6 of those, then like yeah, I'll use like all 6 new Pokemon. Like, I'm gonna carry my starter throughout the whole game because emotional connection. So like just finding 5 of the new Pokemon that I would use, maybe Smoliv, depending on what it evolves into.
Well, we're not gonna know until we evolve it.
True. I
So
mean,
you could grow an attachment before it evolves, and
true. Especially if I nickname it.
Yeah.
If I nickname it and I love the nickname, which I am known for my nicknames.
in your own head.
In my own head.
In your own head, you're known for that.
I'm known for that. To me, my Glaceons are named Slips.
Slip. Just slip.
I just like having fun with the nicknaming, and that just like makes it like.
Yeah, I'm
better to
definitely
me.
nicknaming all mine.
Like, I feel like because like in the last episode of Eggs, we talk about our favorite Pokemon. My favorite poison type was Skuntank, and the reason for that is like not just how I used it and like when and where I used it, but also its nickname Hefty.
Hefty.
That just like it just brings life to me.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name for a Skuntank.
Like, I named my Tangos Linguini now.
Linguini. Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Little spaghetti monsters.
Yeah. It's great. I love it so much. So, I mean, we'll see if there's any, like, new ones that, like, really stick out to me. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. I would love to, but if not, Camille freaking, hop it. Probably not hop it.
Fish of the Ocean on Tumblr says, I just want Levany back.
Leavanny.
So that's another big conversation to have. Bringing back
Old Pokemon.
old Pokemon. Like I've talked about this before in another egg hunt video, but like there are some fifth gen Mon that just haven't been in the game since there was a regional dex. So like Sun and Moon, and like Snivy, you just have not been able to get it unless you trade it from one of the older games since.
You know what I think is going to happen?
Gen 5? I don't think there's any other way to get Snivy except get it in Gen 5 and bring it over. And it's not even in this game. So you haven't been able to play it in this game. You haven't been able to play it, it wasn't in Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
And if it's not in the next game, if Snivy's your favorite Pokemon, you're just kind of screwed for a few generations. And we've never had that problem until the dex cut.
Yeah.
Which really sucks. So, like, seeing that comment, that kind of hit me hard, because I'm like, they really just need to put every Pokemon in the game.
What I think they're gonna do now is, the Pokemon that weren't in this game, they will either be in there now, or will eventually get put in.
Yeah, I would pay so much for DLC just to have every Pokemon in this game. Like, I'd pay $100 in DLC just to have every Pokemon in this game.
I just pay money just to have them in there. Don't give me a new map. Don't give me a new, like,
yeah,
little
too.
side story. Just open it. Open the gates.
Exactly, me too.
Let it happen.
If that's really what they're concerned about. But, so, when the Dex cut happened in Generation 8, very big deal.
Yep.
Everyone was upset. And the first excuse they gave during that time was, it's because we're spending so much time in animations. That was the excuse they gave. And the first thing that people did was like they compared the animations of a Gyarados to the animations of a Gyarados in Sun and Moon, and it was exactly the same. It was the same HD character sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Just they put it in this game. So that they used it as an excuse, so people started getting pissed, saying, "No, the animations are the same. Are you talking about the graphics?" And then people took pictures of the horrible tree in the wild era and said, "Is this why there's no more Pokemon?"
No,
Because of this tree.
Not the tree. Let it go.
So
It's
people started spreading pictures of the tree, and it's such a horrible pixelated tree.
Not the tree.
And modders were able to fix the tree in like an hour, and it looked so much better. And they're like, "See, there's no reason to have cut Pokemon."
Not the tree.
Animations, I feel like they were talking about the camp, which mean you don't use the camp, so just get rid of it and give us all the Pokemon.
Probably will get rid of it, honestly.
So they might use the same excuse this game, saying we made Wooper be able to sit down, and that's why we have to cut half the Pokemon again. And like I said, in
You know
order
what's tripping me up right now?
What?
Okay, never mind. We were going the exact same
Really?
circle type
I didn't even
thing.
notice that.
Oh, it was so weird. But yeah, like I would want nothing more than all the Pokemon to be in this game.
Would you trade it for the animations?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say there are Pokemon that interact with other Pokemon. You know, we've already seen Wooper sitting, like I keep saying, and that's an animation. And like I said before, they use animations as an excuse for the Dex cut. So, knowing that,
Well, we also
would
had
you
a lot
prefer
of
less animations for more Pokemon?
Well, we also had a lot of animations in Legends Arceus. Like a lot of Pokemon would sleep,
But
and
then
sit.
again, not all the Pokemon are in that game.
Not all the Pokemon, but a lot of them all.
So, and I think they already said all the Pokemon's not going to be in this game. I think they already stated that.
Well, I wouldn't want like all the Pokemon in the game immediately. I assume there's going to be DLC for the game.
I hope so, and I hope it completes the game with the Pokemon competitive scene. Because I want every Pokemon in the game. I don't want to be like, oh, I just can't use Haxorus, Chandelure, Porygon, or Alchemy because they're just simply not in the game.
Yeah.
Not because I can't find them, but because they won't let me transfer them to this region.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate that.
Like, I
was kind of already upset that I couldn't use Porygon after beating the game and completing the Dex. And I had to wait, like, a year and a half to get the ability to use Porygon again.
Yeah.
And then by then, my favorite Pokemon became other Pokemon instead because I was just restricted from Porygon. When you do that, you are keeping people away from their favorite Pokemon and also learning to make those Pokemon your favorite as well. Because in Leaveny's case, I don't think it was in this DLC. So this person has been going since 2019 without their favorite Pokemon, Leaveny. Reason for that? Maybe animations. Maybe they just didn't have enough time to put it in. I would prefer more time if that's the case.
Yeah.
And I hate that because like there's always going to be Pokemon left out that someone really, really cares about. Always. Whenever even if it's like something very, very small, like Rattata, there's going to be that one person that loves Rattata and just cannot use it for the next 3 to 4 years just because you won't put it in the game. You have time to make DLC. but it's just not available.
I mean, kind of like what Sun and Moon did. Like they had the 400 Pokédex, the 400 Pokemon Pokédex, but you could still put Pokemon in the game.
Yeah.
Like in your game by like wonder trading or
yeah. That's what
what
I'm completely fine with.
They didn't have a Dex number. There wasn't a national Dex in that game. You could just have them.
I love that.
I don't understand like why they can't do that in this game, or
It really doesn't make sense to bring Pokemon to home if you just cannot
if
use
they're just
them.
gonna sit in there.
Yeah, they're just gonna sit in the bank for 3, and if 3 years, and if they decide to go another 3 years without them again for the other generation, then you're just gonna have to wait 6 years again.
Yeah, like if
before you can use your Pokemon, because it's just gonna be sitting in
Yeah.
bank. You can't put it back in the 3DS. It's just gonna
Mm-hmm.
sit there forever until they decide you can use it again.
Yeah, if Scarlet and Violet doesn't have like the 5th gen starters, then
That's gonna be so sad for those people.
we're probably gonna have to wait till 5th gen remakes then.
Ugh.
Because I don't think Gen.
And no one's even talking about Gen 5 remakes.
Well, yeah.
People were wanting Gen 4 remakes so badly, and Gen 5 is one of those games where people can just skip over because they're
not
past
me.
the nostalgia.
Not me. I want Gen 5 remakes. Not right now, but
I don't know how they could do it, because I don't see how they could replicate Gen 5 style on here like they did for Gen 4. Gen 5, I could not picture 3D models for that game, because that game is whack.
Well, to be fair, like Oras didn't like really mimic.
No, they made it updated, and they should do that for Black and White as well. And they should make Black and White 2 like...
Oh, how would they do that?
Yeah, they kind of made it hard for them on that one. They should just keep it as the sequel, since they're better. Because I can't picture them, like, releasing the same game twice again.
I don't know.
But, like, 2 remastered versions.
I'm trying to think of, like, some type of DLC or something, but, like, it can't really
You
work.
can't. It's a completely different game.
Like, I think of, like, the Delta episode and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It can't really, like, do that, because...
See, Black and White 2 is just an updated version, to me.
Oh, it's not. It's a totally different game. It's a totally different... You didn't play it.
I didn't play it all the way
It's
through,
a totally
so I am
different
making I am making some assumptions. I
It
don't
is
know how
based
they could
2
do it.
years into the future, after the events of Black and White 1. You start as a new character.
God, that's gonna be so
on the
weird.
different, like, you start over here in Black and White. In Black and White 2, you start way over here, like in a different town that wasn't in Black and White 1. There's a different gym leader and a different gym badge. So, Black and White 2 basically had 2 extra gym badges than Black and White 1.
Really? So there's 10 badges? Or they replaced some badges?
I mean, they replaced, like, the 3 gym leaders. You didn't fight them in Black and White 2 until, like, post-game. But you didn't get a gym badge, of course. The second gym leader, the normal type, you don't fight her in Black and White 2 until, I'm guessing, after post-game. But you still get her badge just from the first gym leader of Black and White 2, which is your old rival from Black and White 1, Sharon.
Dang.
So, like, you see, like, old characters, like Sharon, like, you had 2 rivals, Sharon and Bianca. Sharon is now a gym leader, Bianca's, like, the professor's assistant. So, like, there's, like, character growth there. And it's still Team Plasma, it's still Getsis, N shows up, and it's wild. Like, it's really a sequel.
Yeah.
It's like a
continuation. How they could make remakes for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they do 2 games. I don't think they would.
I don't think they would either. But Black and White 2, I've heard everyone say it's better. I don't know.
I'd agree.
But I don't know. People aren't really asking for Gen 5 remakes either.
Yeah, not right now, because...
And I feel like if they did, I kind of want to say that it'll be its own style. It won't be exactly like a 3D printed version like Diamond and Pearl was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be something else completely. I would love to see it look like this game.
Mm-hmm.
But I was expecting this for Diamond and Pearl as well, so I could just be wrong again.
Yeah, I don't want like a 1-to-1 remake of Black and White because that would just break my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, BDSP broke my heart, really.
Yeah, everyone... If you watch the reaction videos to that trailer, everyone...
It was like a lot of upsetment.
Everyone was upset. I didn't see one person who was excited after the reveal.
Yeah.
Like, I saw so many people excited when the DS was showing up, like,
yes! It went all the way back to, like, 2007. We were so excited.
And then it showed the gameplay. Everyone was like,
huh?
Ew.
Yeah.
Even I was like that.
Yeah, because we were texting, like, during the whole thing.
We were texting during it. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And it showed up. I'm like, what?
I think you went, wait, what?
Yeah. I was disgusted with the look of the game.
It was so underwhelming.
I understand that it was just a full-on reprint of the game for another $60, but I already had like the game on DS.
That's not what we wanted.
Need it. I didn't need it because I already had the DS game.
I would play the DS game over this one.
Exactly, me too. So,
good lord, like
so they kind of missed the point with that. I mean, new kids who've never played Gen 4 and don't have DSs, didn't grow up with games. Yes, they can play that now, which is a good thing. I like it being available on there.
That's for them.
But yeah, it wasn't anything new.
That was for them.
Like
it wasn't for us.
Yeah, exactly.
I just hope Gen 5 remakes aren't like that.
And I'm pretty sure kids would want the game to look like this anyways. Still. They'd prefer this over what they got.
Yeah, because it seems like more colorful and vibrant, and it looks more kiddie.
Way too kiddie.
I guess. I don't know.
It was perfect on the DS because that was the time we were in.
Yeah.
But now it's... you can actually make 3D models look like this. So get on it. Don't stay in the past. Don't just up the HD and make it a new game. That's not how this works.
Yeah, so, but like going back to Gen 9, I do think that they will make all the like. I think every single Pokemon that wasn't in Sword and Shield is gonna end up being in Gen 9, one way or another. Whether that's
DLC or not.
Yeah, DLC or just through the main story, what you can catch.
I kind of have a theory that they're not gonna give us all the Pokemon, and by Gen 10 they'll do a Smash Bros Ultimate moment, be like, everyone's here now, Gen 10, all 1,000 Pokemon are here.
Oh my god!
And then that's how they advertise it, and everyone will be so excited. But here's the thing, they are taking away a gimmick and then giving it back to us and making us happy again. It's just like gas prices. Gas was really, really good. Then it went up $3. Everyone complained. It went down 20 cents, and everyone's happy again. But they still screwed us. Gas is still $3.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
that's how I look at things. Stealing what we had and then selling it back to us, it's not gonna make me happy. I mean, it is gonna make me happy.
We're gonna buy it anyways.
But like, you should have never took it away from me. If you want me to be more excited, don't steal things from me.
I know.
And then sell it back.
But I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I really hope they add at least all the other Pokemon from this game. But then again, like, and then the other people are gonna be upset.
Even if it's DLC, yes, give it to me.
Yeah, even if it's DLC, like, over time, like, keep the game, like, moving. Like, kind of what they did with this game.
I mean, we're probably not going to get a new generation game for the next 3 years. I'm going to say 3 years again. Because usually that's the time frame. So just give us DLC within that 3 years that completes the dex. That'd be fine. I don't understand why they didn't complete the dex for this game.
They were so close.
They were so close. They only had like 200 Pokemon to fill in. And that was it.
And then they said, nope.
That's just one more DLC patch. And then it could have been done. But nope. Now we have to go shiny hunt and BDSP for a Weedle. Right after I get this Caterpie. I don't want to do that. I hate shiny hunting and BDSP.
Yeah, it's not... it's not as smooth as it is in this game.
Yeah.
And
that's just because I didn't feel like adding DLC. Which, okay, you can say they gave us Legends Arceus.
Sure.
but I'd still rather have all the Pokemon in one game.
Like Legends Arceus didn't add a lot of like new Pokemon
what-
anyways.
what could
besides the Hisuians.
What could they do in between gens now? What all Pokemon games came out between Gen 8 and Gen 9? We had remakes, BDSP,
And
Legends
Arceus.
Arceus. Let's Go came before this game, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Pokemon Dungeon, that was created by a different team, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And
like
Pokemon Snap was created by a different team, wasn't it?
Yes.
So I think both of those were created by different teams. So you can't really say they were working on other projects like those two. So it was mainly, and BDSP was a different team. Legends Arceus was the only team for this.
And I feel like what they're gonna be doing is like they're gonna be taking a lot of graphics from Legends Arceus and kind of just like
That would be great.
just turning it up a bit.
I wish they could just like take the animations from one game, put it in the next game, then make all the others with the animations as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you're doing the same amount of work, but you're putting them all in the same game with the next generation. They could totally do that.
See, the thing is, like, once they get all the 3D animations for the Pokemon, I feel like they're set.
But see, like, every Battle HD Pokemon, or every Battle HD animation is already made.
Mm-hmm.
It's other animations, like sitting, interaction.
It's a quality of life.
They even have small animations on this game when you're able to run with them.
Mm-hmm.
They do certain things.
Like, even, like, when they see you, like, in the wild, like, hold on. Like, hold on. Like the bell.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really an animation. They kind of just walk towards you.
But like, here's another thing. We've been able to discover they had running animations even in Sun and Moon.
Yep.
And they never even used the running animations in
Yep.
Sun and Moon. So we've had those animations
Yep.
for over like 5 or 6 years.
Yep.
And they just hadn't used them until this game. So like they've had so much time to make animations. And like they could put all the Sun and Moon Pokemon in this game. And just it's just the small extra animations in this game was the reason they didn't put them in this.
Mm-hmm.
If they had just copy and pasted, I would have been completely fine. They don't need extra animations, at least during the game. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. I care about the battle aspect. I care about having them in my team. I want to have my team complete. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, my favorite Pokemon should be in this team, but I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't have the option to.
And like it'd be different if it was like if it was gonna be added in DLC later, but we don't know that. Like we don't know what's gonna
It
get
might
added.
not be DLC.
There may not. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, technically, Skyrim is a free roam game, but they added DLC there.
Yeah, they should have added more DLC. They gave it 3 really good DLC,
Yeah.
and then didn't add any more. I don't know why, because Skyrim never lost its popularity. It was popular for like the 12 years runtime.
I still see people playing it.
Yeah, I
Good
still
lord.
play it. And I played it like over 10 times. It should be boring to me now, but I still play it.
Not.
I did a playthrough where I only used my fist. I beat a freaking dragon with my fist.
That's what I want. Like in the Pokemon game, like I want to replay it again.
Yeah,
Like
I want replay value.
like third gen and fourth gen. Like I replayed those games so many times. I don't know why.
I want it to be as much like Skyrim as possible.
Mhm.
Like I want to be able to like find so many different items on the ground.
Yeah.
Arceus was a good direction for that. Like mining the materials, crafting. That was good mechanic. I love that. When you have a free roll game, you kind of have to have that stuff.
Like gathering resources type of thing.
Yeah, I loved that. Don't know how you can do that with like modern day Pokeballs. It really fit that region that time. But like what I was saying earlier, what other game could they make in between now and Gen 9?
Let's go, Johto.
I think they're done with Let's Go's.
Oh.
I think because at first I was thinking they might do that for Johto,
They teased us real good.
but that seems to be like a one-time thing now.
Think so?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they'll do it again.
I think it was just more Kanto loving.
Yeah. Because they don't like Johto that much. They don't like any other region that much.
I like Johto.
They loved Kanto. The creators, specifically, love doing Kanto over and over again.
You know what's gonna be funny if
we only have one Johto remake.
You know what's you know what's gonna be funny if they do a Let's Go Johto?
What?
They're gonna add Kanto to it again.
Yeah. That's exactly what they would do. Actually, probably not. They gotten kind of lazy when it comes to 3D modeling.
I'll just copy and paste it over from Let's Go.
This is becoming more of a rant video. Now that I think about it. Started off good, being hopeful about Gen 9. Now it's, they're not going to have all the Pokemon. Here's all the problems that's going to come along with that.
Gen 9 thoughts and rants.
But like you can argue that they didn't finish the DLC for this game because of Legends Arceus. So I'm trying to think of what they would come up with as an excuse to not do it again. And say, oh, it's because we made this game. In between that game and the new generation.
So you're asking, like, what could they come out with until Gen 9?
Yeah.
Or until Gen 10?
Do you think they would make another Legends game? I feel like Scarlet and Violet is such an upgrade from a Legends game that they shouldn't make a Legends game. Oh, you're asking, like,
what could come after Gen 9?
Yeah.
That would not make it as good because they were working on whatever the heck
the
is
next
coming
game, instead of DLC to complete the decks on this game, which people would want more.
Man, I wouldn't mind another Legends game.
What could they do? I guess they could do Legends, Kalos. No, not Kalos. Unova. That could be a...
It's so weird because they started...
It's so story-oriented. I don't know how they would do that.
It's so weird if they could make more Legends games because they started with Gen 4.
Yeah.
Which... They've never, like, done, like, a different Pokemon game that started...
And I think the reason they did that is because they didn't want people so upset with BDSP, and it worked.
Do you think they...
Because everyone, after seeing the trailer, it was back-to-back. Everyone was so upset with BDSP remakes, and then it showed Legends Arceus, and everyone...
It said, like, another journey awaits. I'm like,
This is how the happiness bar went. Everyone was so hype. BDSP trailer, down.
Yep.
Legends Arceus, back up.
Yeah, it was like...
It was like damage control.
And then, like, it was kind of steady, like, when it said, like, another journey awaits. Like, it stopped here, started just flatlining.
Yeah.
And then, like, it showed, like, the table and the book, and it opened up, and it, like, drew, like, Mount Coronet in the background. Well, like, was this, like, DLC for BDSP? Is this, like, another episode, like, the Delta episode? And then, like, it showed the mountain, like, Breath of the Wild type of...
Way back
crap.
up on the
And
happiness.
we're like, what the...
And that's the game everyone was looking forward to, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Now that we played the games, both of them, we were right in our predictions on how
so many hours.
How much enjoyment we get out of each game.
I've already spent I don't want to say I've already spent because we're in August now. It came out in January, but like I've spent like probably close to 300 hours in RCS. I probably haven't even broken 50 in BDSP.
After BDSP, after I beat the game, I'd even go back and complete the decks. I just stopped playing after that. I'm like, I beat the champion, I'm done. I didn't go and do all the extra stuff that comes after. I'm done with the game now.
I think I tried to shiny hunt Giratina for a bit. I'm just like, meh.
I shiny hunted Arceus for a bit when the event came out, but that was it.
I'm glad we didn't get it.
The only reason I went back and eventually completed the decks is just so I can shiny hunt for these videos. Once we actually do get to beat it.
And even with that, we just copy and paste it from home.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to complete the decks. I didn't care too much for catching and finding all of them.
Hello.
Is your storage full?
There's not sufficient disk space. That's on yours.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
That ain't good.
Uh-oh. What do we do? We are at an hour 14.
Hopefully that's saved.
It should have.
Yeah, I think it's saved. The audio is still working on here, though, so we can just wrap it up here.
Alright, can I finish this batch?
Finish your batch.
I'll finish the batch, because it just happened.
That never happened before. I ran out of space. I was
wild.
worried about that. Quality dropped. Sorry, guys. I know it's going to sound as bad here at the ending. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. thank you for listening to our thoughts. We enjoyed reading your thoughts on all the new Pokemon, what you expect from Gen 9. If you have any more thoughts, you can put it in the comments below or tell it to us on our Twitter. We love reading the comments and reading the messages we get.
So much fun.
Those. It's just so interactive, and we love interacting with you guys. It makes it feel more as a community, more than just a channel.
Oh yeah. Definitely going to be more of these videos in the future.
Oh yeah.
So follow on Twitter, follow on Tumblr. I know Tumblr's a weird one, but I get a lot of interaction there. So I'm going to keep posting on there. Going to keep doing it for these videos specifically. All the channels and accounts will be in the description. So you can see all of those people if you like free advertisement.
There you go. Guys. There you go. And if you have anything you would love to, for us to like talk about or want to hear our thoughts on, let us know. Comments, Twitter, again. Yeah. Tumblr.
Yeah.
Tumblr.
Such a weird one.
You Tumblr people out there.
I love my Tumblr people.
With that, I still don't have shiny Squirtle.
And I still don't have shiny Caterpie, and I'm over odds now with Caterpie.
Welcome to my life, bud. I'm over
You're
double.
You're gonna make it a triple.
I'm hoping going triple odds.
You're getting close to triple.
Honestly, hold on. Let me check real quick. I don't know, like.
I think you're at 1,200 at minimum.
The last time.
You did 2 egg videos when you were at 1085, so I think you're close to 1,200.
So I'm almost at 1,300.
Yeah.
I love this. I love my life. I'm about to go triple odds for it.
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
I'm just.
We started off so strong. Bulbasaur, like 2nd episode. Yeah. Charmander, like 4th episode.
Got another Bulbasaur.
Squirtle, 10 episodes later, don't have it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Drew.
I'm the other guy.
And stay tuned for more videos. Bye-bye.
Peace out, y'all. God, I hate life.